come back as defending champion. Giving the claret jug back to the RNA, Mr. Dawson, is always an honour. You've had it for a year. In my case, it went all around the world, just about in every part of the world except maybe South America. But everywhere else it went with me, and taken some great photographs with it, with fans and friends and family, and seeing the course. The course looks very similar to what it did in '02. It's a little firmer, but a very similar golf course. It's a great golf course. The par 3s are unbelievable. The par 5s have been changed a little bit. They're longer. It's just each and every hole is a little bit different. There's left to rights, right to lefts, and it all happens out here. Every links shot that you can imagine, you're going to play it this week. I've played quite a few practice rounds. Feel quite good about my game. I feel like I'm striking it nicely. There's a lot of good things happening in my game, and came in last night, played 9 holes last night, very quietly. It was beautiful, just to get another look, and we'll start our real build-up from today. And you really can't wait for Thursday to come. Really have a good feel about it. Since I've played my first practice round 2 weeks ago to last night, it's amazing how the courses have changed. Your weather's been unbelievable, so the course is just getting firmer and firmer and faster. So you have to keep your thumb on things. Things are changing quite rapidly out on the course every day with the weather. Obviously, getting used to the bounces. That's the big thing. You got to envision that a 3-iron could go 280 yards downwind, and into the wind it's probably going to go 180. So those are the things you have to really take into consideration and learn. The bounces and stuff. And I think accuracy is going to be at the premium, and your shot making is going to be really tested. You're going to have to come in high. Sometimes you're going to have to come in with bump and runs. Your short game will be tested. Everything about your, so this one is right up top of the list for me, right at number 1. A guy could come in from the John Deere from last week who's never played links. It's happened before, where guys come in and just adapt and off you go. So if you feel comfortable with certain shots and you can pull it off, you're going to have a good week. If you don't and you play the shots that and it doesn't quite happen on the links course, they're going to have a great week. So it depends on how you adapt. How any player can adapt. Everybody's good enough. That's where experience plays a big part. Some of these younger players coming in for the first time, they still have to learn that under duress. There's no learning curve like under a lot of pressure. You can play as many practice rounds as you want, but unless you haven't played it under a lot of stress, you don't know exactly how you're going to react. So that's where experience comes in, and that's what I'll probably try and draw from. For me, getting onto the links for the first time was just a special feeling. I was so excited to play links because I had in my mind how guys have played links before, watching on television and all of that. So their first experience was great. And I think my first experience of it was at Woodall Spa, which is in the middle of England here, and just had a great feel for it. And ever since that time, every time I step on the links, I try and relive that same feeling I had back in '87. And the sound is different. Your divot into the fairways are different. The whole experience is different than anything else around the world. So it's something you're either going to really like or you're not going to like it. I was fortunate enough that I really fell in love with it.